Good evening, everyone. Welcome back for some more Banner Saga. Now, as I recall, we were trying to figure out how to go about bringing down that bridge. Do we have any renown? No. Okay, so let's just keep moving on. Sans an arm for a while, but yeah, I'll make it. So the Kender is like the next in line, right? For the throne. Yeah. Let's be nice about it as best we can do. If you're not willing to let us destroy it to save ourselves, you have to tell us why it's so important. I don't think I know everything. Obviously, I want to know what's the big deal with the bridge. If I knew everything, I wouldn't care. I can't destroy it. There's obviously something terrible will happen. I mean, he can't be protecting it just because he likes the way it looks. At the warfront, rows of Varl are lined up, waiting for their turn to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle dredge in one endless churn of bodies and blood. If soul catches your eye in between giving orders, lost human? Fair enough. Not going to argue against putting you on the bridge. We've got plenty of wounded here as well if you can work a needle. I want to know what treat the wounded makes happen. Spend a day alongside Alette and many others tending to wounded Varl, of which there are many. The work is hard and bloody, and after a long day you excuse yourself to wash off and find a place to sleep while the fighting continues unabated. we didn't lose that many people. Alright, what happens if we actually fight? Back for more? Can tell that they've lost ground on the bridge since yesterday. What's the plan here, you ask with concern. Just do what Gerunder tells me. Right now we're killing every dredge on that bridge, so throw in or piss off. You don't want to fight? Help me clear bodies off the bridge. Help remove bodies, excuse, or fight. So let's fight. Can I get some experience today? Assault nuts and puts you in line with the others. Don't be a hero. You can kill a few and come back alive. Slow terror starts to creep in from waiting to go into battle, but eventually you find yourself face to face with rows of dredge packed shoulder to shoulder. Didn't even really get a chance to try Mr. Healer guy. He was too busy dying. Let's get our two big guys in here. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. It's not as bad as it looked at first glance. What does this do again? Select one adjacent. Oh, right. Move somebody up in initiative. Alright. Somewhere safe where you can still hit. I don't think I can have that. That puts him out of reach of the big guy. Her range is terrible. Let's put her here. Okay. it's like a straight line thing. Trap that tile. He's got the heal, and then we have what? Arc lightning. Strikes target for 4 strength, continues to diagonal units, doing 1 each time. None of their units are diagonal from each other. So why don't you just get in a good position? Got the actual taunt. You don't really need to go anywhere. Chill and take some armor out. Ow. More so the movement than the actual damage. Oh, he's not going to be going for a while now though, because he just went. This guy is about to go. I suppose it doesn't really matter though, because I'm not going to do strength damage to him right now. So I'm not going to really affect what he does next turn. Just make this thing an easy kill for Krumr to get some experience off of. diagonal now that we're back to him. Alright, well. What's the range on the mend? Do I have to be right next to... Oh, I can mend anyone from anywhere. Awesome. Well, why don't you head over here to safety. Oh, how much is this for? Stores allies... Oh, allies armor equal to half of Mender's current willpower. Okay. His current willpower is 6, so it'd bring 3 armor back. He's missing 2, but it would fill him back up. This guy's missing a bunch of armor. Alright, so... Cool. This dude's in the way of me getting anywhere useful. Krumr, you're probably gonna die. Krumr is crummy. All of these axe guys seem to be kinda meh, to be honest. Was a little crazy. We're getting low on willpower. Okay. I feel like that benefited me more than you. She goes here, she can take this dude out. Or if those count as diagonal. Let's find out. No. I figured that was kind of reaching to hope that would work. their armor's gone. Yeah, screw it. I just want to try out her ability. I haven't actually used it at all. Oh, so it does her regular damage to both of them? Alright, cool. Or whatever damage she would have done to them, like with a single attack. Whatever. Let's kill this guy. There we go. Oh. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to get you killed like that. Take off the rest of his armor, making me easy kill for somebody else. Come on, just out of range. Can't get him a little, can't eke out a little more movement. I swear the fighting is getting more vicious and dangerous. Again, you let the next line of Varl push into battle, and when you don't care to risk it anymore. Come back tomorrow if you're looking for more, says Fasult. Sleep poorly. Ivan's suggestion to collapse the bridge repeating in your mind. So I'm wondering if this just kind of goes over and over until it gets too hard for you to win, or like your people are so injured that you can't keep fighting and then you have to just destroy the bridge. Even so, I wouldn't mind having enough renown to get a couple of things done. That'd be handy. Because resting kind of sucks, but will on kill, that's something you're doing anyway. keep wanting to press escape to get out of that. Alright, so let's... Oh no, Krumr's injured. Ivan will be fine. That'd actually be a pretty decent item for him. So she should be promotable now. Ooh, 15 renown. Oh, considering the idea is that I'm trying to grab that item, I don't want to spend that. So, let's see what another fight looks like. As you approach the third day, the warriors are in more disarray than usual. Where's Fasol? Didn't make it. Oh. Oh, that sucks. So I decided to stay, so now Fasol's dead. God damn it. Man. I should have fucking collapsed the bridge. Snap back to attention when you realize nearly the entire army of Varl are staring in your direction. Ivar walks past, shuffling slowly with an enormous axe in his remaining hand. Heads towards the bridge. Ivar! You yell, but he doesn't reply, plunging his axe into the nearest dredge before kicking it over the side of the bridge. Come on, he screams at the Black Horde. I am really... fuck. I'm really pissed off that that dude died. I really am. I'm fucking annoyed with myself that that happened. I should have just collapsed the bridge. I should just collapse the bridge now. What if I lose Ivar? Man. No, I don't want to take Rook out. I want to take him out because he's the injured one. And let's do that. This also might just go really poorly too. It's all over right here. It's not too bad, I just don't have the fucking my tank anymore. Or my Varl tank anyway. I have these guys, but humans are small, who gives a shit? To expend a will to do it, so It's too bad she can't do armor damage with the thread the needle thing. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Either way, she can hit what I want her to hit from back here. Fuck her. Oh, he's not a tanky dude. He's got this run-through crap. That's right. I don't want that. You'll leave everyone exposed. Knock back all adjacent units up to 2 spaces doing strength. Right now it almost benefits me to leave him alive, because then it's a crappy unit taking up their turn order. Worked out. Hopefully he doesn't get killed now for being in the wrong side. Oh. Yep, nope, he will get killed now for being on the wrong side. Good try, good try. Basically make that guy a non-issue, so let's do that. people do not make as good a damage sponge as Basalt. I miss Basalt very much. Not bad. Okay, that guy basically doesn't matter. Yeah, let's be done with that. Uh-oh. Things are starting to look a little dicey. Less devastating. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Oh, nice. That totally just helped me. Oh, never mind. I should be good. That makes that guy a non-factor, basically. That really just leaves Mr. Slingshot here as my only concern. was looking a little dicey there for a second, but pulled it out. I do miss Fasult though. Extra renown was not worth it. Enough of this, groans Ivor, who seems to have snapped out of his daze. This is getting us nowhere. Follow as he climbs the stairs and throws open the doors of the Great Hall. Oh, so maybe I'll find out though what the big deal with this bridge is, or get Jarunder's blessing to actually do it instead of having to just do it. Ingvar, glad to see you well. So they're made by gods, right? So I guess they're all male. I haven't seen a female Varl at any rate. So do they not have genitalia or sexual desire or any of that, I wonder? Weird thing to think about, but... Because otherwise you'd think like a couple would, you know, fuck some humans and make like half-breeds and continue the half-Varl race. Something. Yay! Permission. Take it and do it and leave. Take whoever would join you and don't return. The alliance is through. What? Way to go. Led by Ivor, the Varl push hard one last time against the dredge until there's room enough for Ivan to take position and start raining down lightning bolts on the bridge supports. Before long, the masonry is a shattered mess and begins to give under its own weight. Varl and dredge alike race to escape the collapse. When the dust clears, there's a gulf between you and the furious dredge. They won't be crossing this way. You've gotten what you wanted, says Jarunder. Now leave. If I ever see man or mender again, it will be too soon. Ivan tells you Juno will be waiting for us in Sigerholm. Despite the end of the immediate threat, many Varl choose to join Ivor instead of following Jorunder. You depart with a long caravan at your heels. Oh, and now I don't... Fuck, and now I don't even get to buy the crap that I was trying to do the extra fight for. Well, that's the point. I'm supposed to feel bad about my choice getting Fasult killed, and I do. Oh fuck, we have no supplies! Oh, you really needed to let me stop at that market before this happened. Shit! This is a problem. Scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something. Even just carrying her along would kill her in a state like this. We could be in danger here. I can't... We can't stop, and we especially can't add more mouths to those already starving. Oh. It would replenish some of the people we're about to lose. How poorly could it go? 1 hour, you shout. Look for any other survivors. Healers, do what you can. Fire flares to life as you follow the scout's lead. Your search is fruitless and you return to a fully settled camp. The healers still fuss with the girl's blankets, but it looks hopeful that she'll pull through the next... So fuck, I didn't get shit out of that. Poor decision making is leading to the starving of my caravan. I am a bad leader. Ahead, you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounded by brigands. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, "Gods be damned, this is all I need. Listen, don't interfere, and one of these supply wagons is yours." While remaining silent, the peasants plead to you with their eyes. Well, obviously they're gonna give me some of the supplies if I try and help them, so I'm gonna try and help them. Right. Oh, ahead, a good number of peasants surrounded by brigands. Yes. Yeah, I don't need to know what's going on. You can... Oh, I don't know these people. Let's get both sides. Nothing concerning you, and before you start telling me otherwise, these are my clansmen. Thought they could run off with every scrap of food in the village. Now all I want is you to move on. Just take your share or don't. Well, I can take all the supplies that they have and take on the few extra people that it's going to be. That sounds like the better choice. The man turns completely towards you, shaking his head. Had a feeling you'd be that type. Yeah, let's stick with these guys, I guess. I need these level 1 dudes to get a couple of kills without fucking dying first. Adjacent unit up to 4 tiles for 1 armor and 1 per unit. Okay. Trying to remember what all these things do. Down some armor. Should be an easy kill for somebody now. I don't want him to be an easy kill for a rook. You have enough levels. Oh, he can take this archer the fuck out though. Oh, what the fuck, really? A bunch of fucking bullshit. Man, I need a proper tank for these dudes. Wonder if Eagle, I think, has tanking shit. Oh, this guy has got to go. Alright, that guy's not such a giant threat anymore. Hey, you get a kill. Man. Take this dude out. Alright, cool. Mostly weakened. Get this dude another kill. Oh, I should have done a run through there. Oh, I shouldn't have let that guy pillage. That could have been bad, because he was strong enough that he could have fucked somebody up. Ekel is ready for a promotion. With the brigands either fallen or fled, the peasants they left behind thank you for profusely. It is true what he said, one tells you. We took the food and left. May the gods have mercy on me. I'd let them die. They hesitantly join your caravan. Well, you brought some food with you. That's better than we had. It's not gonna last us at all, but it means we don't have to starve to death for a couple of days. I need to camp and level people. It appears that large figures following from the direction of Einertoft. Oddleif watches intently before finally saying, "They have a cart. I can hear it." Slow to get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Jorunder finally decide to come join the group. Stop his little fucking temper tantrum. Or, oh. Ubin come with more? Greetings. So yeah, Ubin just took some more people who wanted to leave. Einertoft will fall within a day. Oh, nope, he's following me. Probably the healer, I would imagine. Or, well, him possibly too, but I'm gonna bet on the healer. Although, I mean, it is possible he could be after Ivor. Oh, we got our other group now. And they brought a little bit of food. We still don't have a whole lot of supplies, though. Alright, let's camp. Oh. Let's have a chat, shall we? No, I love this sword. Oh, is he talking about the cart at the beginning? Sure. Trust me, I would like to keep food in the cart for everyone. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. Oh, no. Oh, this isn't what I wanted to do. Click end training to stop battle at any time. Oh. Suppose I should check if they actually get renowned for doing shit in there. Grudge Wielder? What a class name. Let's just double up his armor, or to finish off his armor break. Armor break seems like to always be a good choice. Hopefully. Let's do the same for you. Okay. I just want to outright get her doing more damage, maybe. Yeah. Let's just get her outright doing more damage. Okay, they can all take promotions now, but it's 15. I can afford to promote 2 of them and lose all of it. Let's promote Alette the second time. Okay. What is she using for an item? Oh, this 1, 1, and 1. Oh, that's probably fine. That seems like not a bad fit for now. Okay, ringlet adds some strength. I need to see her item. Yeah, let's switch that out, because that should make her attack for more. What do we have here? +2 armor on rest, +3. Ooh, why the fuck don't I have this equipped on? Oh, I don't have anybody that can use it in my group now. Well, Gunoff could. I don't really intend to take our Gunoff on any fights at the moment, though, because he's already maxed out. Pirsig stone. Plus 2, 2 strength deflected, plus 2 drawing aggro. That'd be great if I still have my tank. Okay. All the people I would want to try and put this on right now, I can't. Alright. Let's move on. Caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigerholm veers off into the hills, which are now swimming with familiar black shapes. Dredge that way too, grimaces Ivan. The summer path leads straight to Sigerholm, while taking the main road will add several days. They're every way by now, replies Ubin. I suggest we go around past Hawkstorp. Send scouts to see how dangerous it looks. Send 2 scouts, only 1 returns. I'll put it this way, he says, we're not getting through that way. It's like they're emerging from the rock itself. Well then, let's go around. I hate to say it, you tell Ivan, but I'm not willing to walk into swarms of dredge anymore. Juno will have to wait. Turn toward the long round around Hawkstorp instead, hoping you've saved lives in the process. I hope so too. Hopefully we can get to Hawkstorp soon and they can sell us some supplies. So that people don't starve to death. A flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you are unable to see the man in front of you. Shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. A day passes before the blizzard abates and clansmen start to reappear from the snowdrifts. Quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing. Shit. I have supplies to be dicking around looking for people. Move on, saying a blessing for the lost. Commit to an hour more searching. Fuck it. I've been nice this far. Might as well try and find them. Takes time to establish proper search teams, but you devise a way to quickly cover as much ground as possible after a full day of searching. You find many survivors, but your successes are dampened by a number of frozen bodies, and others who have simply vanished. Disheartened, you return to travel. So we lost 21. Enter a village of miners who want to know what has been happening recently between the rumblings of the quake and sightings of dredge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children, and know that these people will only be more mouths to feed. I'm not gonna tell them no, but we can't afford to take you all. Welcome anyone who wishes to join the caravan. Many do, while others choose to stay in their homes and see things through. Yeah, have fun dying, sorry. +2 willpower. Statue of Sightless Man. 20% dodge and +2 strength. Man, that'd be great. Totally can't afford it. And even if I could, we really need supplies. I'm gonna spend all my renown. I ain't gonna get shit. 11 days of supplies. Is that all to do here? Yes. Look at that, shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch dredge pulling into the village you just passed through. Hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive. Yeah, right. They're coming. As you watch, the dredge in front falls over, then the one behind it falls as well. You hear twang to your left. Mid, the archery student of Oddleif's, who you recall deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down the hill. Another dredge topples. That's incredible, says Oddleif, squinting, but we should get out of here. I just want to know what happens if you let her peg a few more. Next shot bounces off a dredge armor. The one after that doesn't, and the Colossus falls to a knee after another dredge goes down before you get moving again. Why don't you come along the next time you want to try out that bow, you tell Nid, who nods with a smile on her face. Well, we don't really need another archer, but we have one now. Caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusations of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns over daughters' virtues are the sorts of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. Definitely not going to split the caravan. Do you want to form a council or keep people busy? Keep people useful and too busy. Firewood collection, scouting, gathering of edibles, weapons training, and wagon repair keep your clansmen busy and usually too tired to complain. Chores slow the caravan, but the resulting peace and productivity feels worth it. I wonder if that really did have an actual underlying effect on our pace a little bit or not. I would assume. The Godstone. Godstone of Dunder passes around you. In the frozen climates here, it looks like the rock has split and is falling apart, held together only by deep snow. Curiously, when standing between the stones, the wind drops off completely, picking up once again once you've passed through. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Ivor, who seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around it, Dredge might not even be able to find us. Seems safe enough, and maybe something interesting will happen. Walk around camp before settling in. Along each strand of Dunder's massive beard is carved a different part of his story, and you turn your head to and fro to read it. While the Loom Mother was the first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Dunder, who embodied her ideals in a masculine form. Dunder took some of her creations, gave them beards, and showed them the secrets of smithing, though many remember him just as fondly for teaching them games and songs of mirth. As the camp settles in, you notice a group of boys huddle around something. They show you an offering box carved into the godstone itself. The box is an elaborate construction of interlocking pieces which slide around when touched. You can't get it open. It's like a puzzle. I'll try to open it. The boys take turns working out the puzzle and give you tips when it's your turn, though you don't seem to make much progress. Eventually, they leave to sleep until it's just you and a couple of determined youngsters. Keep working. It's hard to know how long you spend sliding around the smooth puzzle pieces, but when people begin emerging from their tents, you know you're in trouble, exhausted from a long sleepless night. Worse still, the box remains closed as you shuffle wearily along with the leaving caravan. Aww. Way to fail, Rook. Get better puzzle solving skills. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Counted these myself yesterday, no mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. Seen anything suspicious? Two men, they shake their heads, though they ask no questions. You can tell concern is spreading throughout. That might have been bad. That might have just seeded discord among people. In the distance, Hawkstorp smolders like an old campfire. Even from here, you can see black figures shambling through it. That looks like a dead town, remarks Ivor, confirming your impressions. There's usually survivors, Oddleif reminds you. Well, yeah, we kind of can't afford not to check it out. Hope others would do the same for me. Dredge are nothing we haven't faced before. Ivor grunts, but otherwise says nothing. Besides, it might throw Belor off the scent a bit. As soon as you've stepped foot in the small town, you think you've made a mistake. It's thoroughly littered with corpses. Within moments, the dredge are upon you, as though you stirred up an angry hornet's nest. You draw your weapons. Alright. Just stick with these dudes again. Get them some more kills. Ah, shit. This dude's gonna fucking kill somebody. Just about. Just make him a really soft target for the next person. Dude's gonna die. He's barely even gotten to do anything. Pretty much whoever this guy goes for is gonna die if he can get there. How long do I have? Do your best to make his attack not be as bad as it could. Guts one. This dude might get one shot for doing that. I don't know. Almost. Takes that dude out of the picture. Hooray, promotion. It's all just range dudes now, isn't it? This is gonna be annoying. Almost through with these dudes. Oh, she's gonna die. Injury for a let. Didn't go as badly as I thought it would. This town is nothing but ghosts and now covered in more dredge bodies too. Remarkably, as you're about to leave, you find an old man sitting quietly in a tattered market stall with a couple items in front of him. He hums to himself as if nothing were wrong and seems to be in shock. Clansmen gather him into the caravan before you leave. Oh, this is the new archer. Where are you from? Because it's not just about one person's life. That's why. Let me know if you need me to put an arrow in something. Alright then. Will do. Got it, Nid. Oh. These have the same items. Let's get our Varl promoted. Since he's the closest thing I have out there to a tank, even though he's not a tank. Just naturally having that much willpower, I should totally give him at least one more point of exertion. Now the question is max armor break or increase his survivability. Let's give him one more health. Big, scary, imposing Ivor. So let's take this off of him, put it on Ivor. Curious how much that dodge will actually do on somebody who gets attacked often. You put that on just so you're not itemless, and that's not really going to do you much good, but neither were the boots, so probably more useful, at least if you actually get hit. Alright, let's bail out of here. Huckstorp. Harsh words from one mother to another draw the attention of the entire caravan. My daughter marries Ragni or no one. That reed-thin tramp you call a daughter won't provide sons. The insulted mother bares her teeth, ready to attack. Let the argument play out on its own. Seriously, like, is this really the time to be worrying about your shitty, petty, arranged fucking marriage crap? Explain yourselves. Ragni chooses my daughter on his own, the insulted mother says, but this one thinks I have something to do with it. Launching forward, the first woman flails wildly, shouting, "Liar!" The women are separated and eventually calm down, but you worry that this is far from over. We have to throw a couple more people out of the caravan. Godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Ivor shoos some children away from a solitary dredge slinger lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? I don't think so, he replies. Still, couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Hours pass without warning. Inspect the Godstone. Ingrid's Godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you, though Ivan tells you some of the Menders have deciphered them. It's how the Menders learned the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contains more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing, he tells you, is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who is reading it. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Ivan doesn't know how to read it. Juno could, he says. As you're readying to depart, you hear screams from near the main Godstone. The same boys so curious about the dead dredge before, shrieking and pointing. For a moment you think it must not have been dead, but then you see that they have opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hands. Wait, says Ivor, his arm across your chest. This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past and gasps. Stop! Shouts Ivor, but the curious onlookers have already seen it. Dredge baby? It is a dredge baby. Been slaughtering women and children this whole time? It's not really slaughtering if they're attacking you, I don't think. Because the dredge are running just like we are? They're not invading, they're running. Yes, we've heard that. Colded Rays, what a name. Oh, well, that makes sense. Jeez. I would imagine she didn't. You just fucking killed her child in her arms. I would imagine that she was ready to fucking die too. At least he feels some remorse about it. For a long time, nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby? She asks. A lump forms in your throat, looking at the small obsidian creature squirming before you. If I do anything other than us taking it insist that we take it with us, it's gonna get killed. Either because we leave it here or because somebody kills it. I'm not a fucking monster. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women in the caravan hesitantly agree to take in the Dredge Infinite, while others are furious about bringing it along. Not long afterward, one of the women comes to you. Swaddling was swaddling was being held by this. She says, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly undredge-like. An inscription on the silver almost slips your notice. Persevere. From the goddess herself, if you ask me, the woman tells you. You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that Varl have gathered. Ivor joins you as you approach. It's a good thing to be known for, not dying. Oh, great. 100-year-old dick swinging. Warriors were just... Not gonna let you go do something stupid. Tell Hatterborg you said hello. Crap. Is he going to come back? He always has before. Well, Krumr has been kind of crummy on the battlefield, so I guess I'm not really losing that much if he doesn't make it back. And he's only level 1. Unlike the last guy I lost, I do not necessarily feel that much attachment for Krumr. More supplies missing, the woman by a wagon says to you. And look, tracks. Right here, they look like children's footprints, but my husband and I followed them into the wilderness a ways. They meet up with some adult tracks, no telling how many. Kind of a sketchy situation to round up any bunch of people and start questioning them. I mean, obviously it's not people following us. Sending scouts isn't gonna do shit. Fuck it, they're kids, round them up. Clansmen are on edge as you question the children. None of them seem to know anything about the food, but you manage to scare them more than you intended. 2 brothers in particular are left on the verge of crying. See, I feel like the kids would totally just crack immediately and just give it up. Gather round, doubters, echoes a shout in the distance, as Krumr and his band of warriors break through nearby foliage. And behold the invincible Varl. Oh, you lost 4 Varl. Did the plan work? Asks Subin. Work, responds Krumr. Of course it worked. Some old dredge. Or same old dredge. Fuck. Should be another day or two at least before they even find their own asses. If you apologize, I'll tell how I found these, Krumr says, tossing you a pair of leather gloves that look big enough for a Varl. He leans in close, whispering so Ubin can't hear. Had something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie. What the fuck? Alright. What do we get here? One strength deflected. Ooh, +3 strength. +2 strength deflected. +2 drawing. Okay. But I can't use them really. Alright. Almost to Sigurholm.
Sigurholm approached as we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud homes sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
One catastrophe to another, says Oddlife as you pull into Sigurholm. Town appears to be sinking into the lake. Townspeople peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Ivan, looking frantic. Where is she? Runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here. You get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. So I think we're gonna kind of go through our little bits of conversation that we got coming here, and then call it for the evening. He's watching me in a creepy way. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for the evening. There'll be more of Banner Saga on Monday evening. And as always, you can check out what else is going on by heading over to questingforpixels.com. Thanks for watching.